I'm willing to concede with you that carrying around extra weight is harder. It is. But it must be done.
I don't know that I agree with you.
Okay.
I try to care about people's feelings, but not if you're fat. If you're fat, you're not a real person, and I don't care what you have to say. I'm actually jealous of fat people, you know what I mean? Because you guys can change what you hate about yourself. I hate a lot of stuff about myself, and I can't change it. No matter how many hours of exercise I do, I can't become a white man. There's a growing problem in this country, emphasis on growing. I believe that this has to be addressed because if this issue isn't addressed, America will crush under the weight. The worst thing in this country isn't AI taking water, or it's not racism or homophobia. The biggest problem is the body positivity movement. Hey, how about this for some positivity? I'm positive your body's disgusting, and I don't want to look at it.
First of all, Trey, that's very mean. And I couldn't agree with you more.
Fat people to me are like old people. I'm not mad at them. I just don't want them in my. I don't want to see them.
No, I know what you mean. I think I might actually be like for real fat phobic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like when I see a really fat person, I get angry. I'm like, what the fuck's your fucking problem, dude?
It's a big problem. Thank God for great Americans like Jillian Michaels, who's not afraid to speak a little common sense.
I'm happy to ask for it right now. I didn't know that you thought I wasn't for it.
I wasn't allowed to have a ding dong. When I came home and I said, I want ding dongs in my lunch. You know what my mom bought me?
Hashtag
Low-fat
ding dongs for all who
Maybe
want
there's
them.
more to life than trying to lose weight. That's what body positivity has given me.
Obesity is not healthy, and pretending it is puts lives at risk.
If you want to be the first debater, get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
Hi.
Skinny person won.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Also,
Let's just pause it right there.
A lot of people did not move.
Yo, how mean is it to make a bunch of fat people run to defend being fat? That's probably the most exercise they've ever got.
Just take turns.
Like, how mean is that?
Yeah.
They have to run to, the real winner of this debate is the chair.
You know you're fat.
That chair, no matter what was thrown, that chair stood firm.
I know. The infrastructure on that chair is crazy. That's crazy that if to be so fat that you have to lose weight to debate Jillian Michaels on body positivity.
This gets insane immediately.
To not use the O word because I find it pretty offensive. So I'm going to use fat-bodied as we talk.
Okay.
Do you understand why people find it harmful and triggering?
Overweight and obese is literally just having too much body fat. It has nothing to do with the quality of the person.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
The term fat-bodied, have you heard this before?
No.
What kind of bullshit is this? That's exactly why Donald Trump won. Liberals go out of their way to put themselves on the wrong side of a very winnable issue. I mean, they keep trying to change the language instead of the actual problem. Instead of obese, it's fat-bodied. Instead of midgets, we say little people. And instead of homeless, we say millennials. It's getting out of hand. Despite what the Democrats might say, obesity is a real problem. Something that I care deeply about, because when you're obese, it doesn't just affect you negatively. It affects the people who have to look at you, like me. I don't want to look at that. Look, I try to be a nice guy, all right? I try to care about people's feelings, but not if you're fat. If you're fat, you're not a real person, and I don't care what you have to say. Come talk to me when you can buy one plane ticket.
Yeah. I sat next to an O word on
an O word. Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
We don't want
One
to
time
get
I sat
canceled.
next to an ON, and that was pretty. Okay, come on now.
Whoa.
That's not what we're doing here.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry about that. It was right there. I had to.
These people make it seem like it's inevitable. Like it's something that they can't do anything about it. It's out of their control.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is it.
I live with autoimmune disorders. I live with chronic illness, and I'm also neurodivergent. And this is the body positivity movement has made it so
must be
that
fun at
I
parties.
can
Goddamn.
tolerate this life. I can find ways to thrive, even still. But I'm not pretending that this doesn't bother me. And by bother, I mean that it doesn't hurt to carry my weight. I'm willing to concede with you that carrying around extra weight is harder. It is. But it must be done.
I don't know that I agree with you.
Okay. Tell me more, please.
Well,
does
tell
that
me
mean?
why you think it must be done.
Because I've worked really hard to not have this.
What does that mean?
It's
You feel like you
incredible.
beat yourself up in the gym or something?
No, I don't. That's not fun.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to understand what you mean.
That's
What I
not
mean
fun.
is that I grew up with a number
So
of
stop right there.
undiagnosed conditions, and even
This is a part of the whole like fat privilege or kind of just fat entitlement thing where people like it just must be there's nothing I can do about it, you know, like they just wake up obese.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, I had all these problems, so I mean, it was out of my control. And hey, maybe you did have all these problems, and someone didn't take it. But like, you're aware now, aren't you?
Yes,
And you know what? Yes,
yeah.
it might be a little harder for you, but so what? It's harder for you. You're just gonna have to work harder. That's the bottom line. That's what it's all about.
It's tough, man. I mean, you got to make some sacrifices, but I think that you know a lot of the people they might come with the argument of, oh, it's more about class. If you are poor and in a poor community, then you have access to terrible food, and that's what makes you unhealthy. So it's silly to get mad at people for things that are out of their control. But I think that's still a matter of choice. Let's say that you live in a food desert. You can still make the decision to go out and earn more money. But you don't because you're a lazy I would say.
Oh man!
What we say, yeah, right? I mean, it does come down to choice.
Did you just say right?
I did grow up in a poor part of Detroit called Detroit, and we didn't have a lot of options for food. You know what I mean?
I mean, you look at like now. Why is it in like poor neighborhoods where like there's like a lot of gang activity? Those gang members are fucking jacked. They have access to shitty food too.
That's true. Yeah, they are. I mean,
Because they're doing pull-ups on light posts and street signs and shit all day.
this reminds me. Do you remember the fat Uber driver that sued Lyft because a driver wouldn't pick her up?
Oh, what's her name? Fuck.
I can't
She had some
remember.
sort of funky
Yeah.
like rap name or something, right?
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe it. So, I'm sorry.
What am I doing with my money?
I'm gonna cancel it. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yes.
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back. Believe
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I
Yeah,
can
he's
fit
just
in
making
at the
sense.
same time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another lift?
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
I mean,
I have tired tires.
come on, dude. You know why? Why are you like? Why exactly can I not get in your car? Oh, come on. You know.
My tires are exhausted, bitch. They can't take it. They've been through a lot. She went on after she sued, right? It got so big to where she went on the Breakfast Club. Did you
Well,
see
because
this
she
clip?
thought it was, she thought there was breakfast. She's like, oh, this is a podcast? This sucks.
Where the breakfast at?
Yeah. I don't smell nothing cooking.
I was told.
Am I early?
I was told there'd be hash browns.
This is the only seat y'all got.
What you want? What you need?
A bigger chair or something.
A bigger chair. Look at that. Wait a minute. Wait, there's a pause right there. I don't know what happened with that case, but if I'm the lawyer of the case defending the Uber driver, this is Exhibit A. Case closed. All right?
I'm going to take the volume. I'm going to turn it up when they drag the fucking, you know what I mean? Look at this.
They have to drag a chair.
Look at this.
She's suing Lyft because she can't. She's like, oh, I can fit in this back seat, but she can't fit in a normal sized chair. I think that's another problem of the body positivity movement, where it makes people like that feel like they don't have to change and the world has to change for them.
Yeah. And also, it's like, look, man, like, if you don't want to be, people shouldn't be mean to you, obviously, to your face, but if someone's politely being like, look, man, I can't take the chance on you ruining my suspension. I'm poor as fuck too. You know what I mean? ICE is going to deport me soon. I can't also have this too. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you're just going to, he also said, he's like, just order a bigger car. Like that's your solution to your problem.
I'm actually jealous of fat people. You know what I mean? Because you guys can change what you hate about yourself. I hate a lot of stuff about myself and I can't change it. No matter how many hours of exercise I do, I can't become a white man.
It's funny. I have the opposite problem. I try to work out all the time. I'm still white as shit.
You try to work away your whiteness? That's it. If we could just do like a Freaky
Freaky
Friday.
Friday? Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
So why haven't they made that movie? A white
Dude,
man.
chocolate sundae shows look so fun.
And look, I don't want to just sit here and critique, right? I want to offer some solutions, because I'm a solutions guy.
Yeah.
That's what we like to do here on this program. So here's a couple ways I think that we can help encourage fat-bodied people to be less obese. We should initiate a fat tax, right? We should tax people like that because I don't want to see you. It's kind of like how, if you have like a messy lawn, the government taxes you.
Oh, like an HOA type situation?
Yeah, it's like an eyesore. I don't want to look at that. Tax them, I think we should tax all ugly and fat people and call it the Steve Bannon tax.
Yeah, okay, the Bannon tax? Yeah,
the Bannon tax, right? Why stop there? I think we should tax women who don't want to sleep with me.
Okay.
Right? Call it probably a lesbian tax.
The dumb bitch tax.
That dumb bitch
stupid
tax.
Bitch whore.
Stupid whore tax.
I'd want to fuck you anyway tax. Never mind.
Well, the fact that people even showed up to that Jubilee is impressive. I mean, how do they all make it through the door?
I'm thinking the roof opens, maybe. Maybe they have one of those, those things that roll back, like a stadium, you can open the roof.
I've done what I needed to do a number of times to try to lose weight.
Mm-hmm. What did you try? Tell me.
I've worked out at the gym. I've tried to do Pilates. Even yoga. Okay. Even yoga hurts me.
Okay, so the exercise causes you pain.
The exercise causes.
Who is that not true for? Exercise. Who are all these people that like exercise doesn't cause them pain? It's tough. It's it's terrible to wake up in the morning and go to a gym. You know what I mean? It's like she's like, all right, it's too tough. So the world should celebrate me. It's just crazy. I don't think this is exactly why Trump won. You know what I mean?
I don't know why she's been very vague too. Like, what do you mean specifically it causes you pain? Because it's supposed to, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
That
No
your body,
pain, no gain.
Literally, there's a
This
phrase.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe she just hasn't heard that phrase. She's like, wow,
all right.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think we can move on to some good news. Donald Trump has a perfect approval rating. He's at 100% with MAGA and people on the Epstein list.
Yeah, sometimes you look at the polling data and there are numbers that just jump off the screen at you, and this is one of those. Because just take a look here. MAGA GOP view of Trump. Approve 100%. 100%. If you are a member of MAGA and the GOP, you approve of Donald John Trump. 0% say that they disapprove. You don't have to be a mathematical genius to know you can't go higher than 100%. He is the 1972 Miami Dolphins.
Who says 1972? That's crazy. What a crazy way. Did he panic right there or something? Did he read the prompter literally?
Yeah, he's fucking Will Ferrell from Anchorman.
Yeah.
He's 19.
He really is. He's like a fake anchor. He's like, let me tell you something. These numbers don't lie.
Trump has 100% approval rating. To put this into perspective, Kim Jong-un recently had an election where he got 99.93% of the vote. So that means that MAGA has less freedom of thought than North Korea.
Democracy. Kim Jong-un casting his vote at a coal mine. State media says turnout is nearly 100% and 99.93% of the votes go to Kim Jong-un's ruling Workers' Party. The same party that unanimously elected him general secretary, controlling both the government and the military. But the North Korean people don't really choose their leaders. Each district gets one party-approved candidate. If you support them, you drop the ballot in the box. If you don't, you have to cross out the candidate's name and write in someone else. And in North Korea, the way you vote is not a secret, so your neighbors, your boss, the authorities will know. In a system like that, voting no can be dangerous, risking huge consequences for you and your family. So that tiny 0.07% that voted against Kim, observers say it's likely symbolic, meant to suggest choice, not real opposition.
That tiny percent that voted against Kim Jong-un isn't even real opposition. It's just Kim is smart enough to know that you can't go full dictator. It's like 100%. You got to make it look like a democracy.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's like, let me give the people, make it look like, it's not 100%. Some people are voting against me, but it's not like real votes.
Yeah, and Trump's like, it's trash.
Yeah.
I'm going 100.
Yeah, I will say I do. And a side note for Kim, you know what I respect about this man more than the fact that he's a dictator is he's also a good dad. If you seen the videos. Of
How could
Kim.
he not be? He's great at everything else. Why would he
Yeah,
be
of
great at
course.
fatherhood.
No, he is. Look at this. Look at Kim. Look how much he loves his daughter.
Man, speaking of body positivity,
It's amazing.
that looks fun.
Look at that. Did your dad ever take you in a tank?
No,
That's incredible.
that is fun.
I just love the idea of having a dictator as a dad.
Yeah. My
like-
dictator dad.
Yeah, but that's a sitcom coming out.
He signs a bill, I miss the bus. He shouts commands, I shout what's the fuss. He's got parades, I've got pop quizzes. He's planning laws, I'm planning visits. Woo! My dad runs the country, I just run late. Hey, hey, hey! He's got a palace, I've got a science fair day. Hey, hey, hey! From giant flags to fairy lights in my room. One rules the world, one rules the living room. Hey!
They're dressed the same. I love it. I feel bad for Donald Trump. He'd be such a great third world dictator. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was definitely born in the wrong.
He's in the wrong country for sure.
for
Like,
sure,
yeah,
yeah.
great, you became president of the, but like we give him too much pushback.
They say, we don't need him, freedom, freedom. He's a dictator, he's a dictator. A lot of people are saying maybe we like a dictator. So the line is that I'm a dictator, but I stop crime. So a lot of people say, you know, if that's the case, I'd rather have a dictator. They say, he's a horrible dictator type person, I'm a dictator. But sometimes you need a dictator.
Trump was born in the wrong country for sure. But I think his approval rating right now, as it stands, kind of makes sense. You know, I think Trump is doing a perfect job. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on the Epstein list. I think it's actually true. Just look at the way he's handling TSA. You see this? Trump is meeting the TSA shortage by sending ICE to help out at the airports.
Some of America's biggest airports.
There's priorities, and this is one of them. This is crazy.
To help, the Trump administration says it's sending in hundreds of ICE agents.
We're simply there to help TSA do their job in areas that don't need their specialized expertise, such as, screening through the X-ray machine. Not training that, we won't do that.
The president is blaming Democrats for not funding the Department of Homeland Security, saying on Monday ICE will be going to airports to help our wonderful TSA agents who have stayed on the job. But Democrats have offered to pay TSA officers in every part of Homeland Security except for ICE and Border Control. And Republicans are rejecting that deal. The president of the union that represents TSA workers says in a statement that putting ICE at airports won't help.
Okay, we can stop it right. So, first of all, the notion that putting ICE at airports won't help, I disagree with that, all right? I mean, if the lines are so long, maybe they'll be shorter once ICE starts shooting people.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Probably. Well, I'll tell you what, because I work at the airport, and everybody at the airport, we're all understaffed. Extremely.
Yes.
And now he's going to put ICE in there. We're about to be really understaffed. No one's going to come to work.
Well,
It's
yeah, I mean,
hard
that's-
enough, dude. If they could help out serving at the bar, I'd love that. I would actually, that might turn me.
Those lines are so terrible. Sometimes I wish somebody would shoot me in the face. I understand people have legitimate critiques on the way he's handling that. Also, they have critiques about the war. I know people keep saying MAGA is in a cult. Look, let me just say, I'm not in a cult, all right? I can stop supporting Donald Trump anytime I want to. I just choose not to out of fear of being deported from this reality. But let's just say that for argument's sake, it is a cult. MAGA is a cult. What's so wrong with being in a cult?
I don't know.
But what's all this negativity surrounding about cults? There's a lot of positives. There's a lot of perks. You get all the Kool-Aid you can drink. I know a lot of people are struggling, and I wanted to give a few tips on how to afford gas. Here's a couple of tips on how to afford high gas prices. Number one, cut back on eating out and also eating in. Just try to limit your meals to what's necessary. We're going to have to make some sacrifices, Joe. One of those sacrifices is 3 meals a day. Number 2, walk more. Americans, we just covered Americans. This is the most obese nation in the world. So ditching your car will not only save you money, but could also save your life. And plus, being trapped in a car in traffic is bad for your health. So get out there and do push-ups in jeans.
Yeah, do pull-ups at the airport, and then give a speech about how important breast milk is for kids. Did you see that? That was crazy.
No,
that was the RFK. It was so funny.
He did?
Just look that up. It's funny.
We gotta. Yeah.
Also, I was going to say, if you're looking for a good snack that's very filling and satiating, I've heard kids.
Number 3, cut back on family visits. Grandma will understand. You know, it's like, I'm sorry, Grandma, but I got to go to work. And when you think about it, grandmas come and go, but a full tank is forever. Number 4, try relocating to your car. See, right now, people are having to choose between rent and gas. Just consolidate. Think of it less as being homeless and more as financial freedom from owning a home.
Terminally mobile.
It's all about perspective. You know?
Also, another alternative, why not just live at your job? You never have to leave. Yep.
And number 5, manifest lower prices. Have you ever tried visualizing cheaper gas? No, you haven't, because you're just a negative Nelly. Next time you're on empty, just try to fill up on positive vibes. And if that doesn't work, just catch the bus.
I'm traumatized from this podcast because every time you're about to say something that starts with the N, I'm like, here it comes.
Hey, do you have any other last N words?
No, I do not. Okay.
Here's our favorite segment, Joe's last N word.
I'm not going to say it. I'm never going to say it. You're
We're
never
going to get a graphic, though. We got to get
AI.
You're never going to catch me saying it. Although, if the AI takes over, I'm going to say it all the time.
All right. That's it. Thanks. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
He waves from tanks on holiday. I roll my eyes, then steal his shades.